Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Youthman. In today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing of Epson's 5040UB projector. Now before we get into the video, if you're into home theater, audio and video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified when the next video drops. Now before we get into the unboxing, I want to give a big thanks to the folks at Epson for sponsoring this video series on the 5040UB projector. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's inside the box. Get this opened up here. Alright, I'll lay that out of the way there. So here we've got our owner's manual, quick setup guide. Lay that off to the side. Over here on the right side, we've got our power cord. I'm guessing that's going to be possibly some safety mechanism. I don't know, we'll have to check that out. We got the remote here with some batteries. So we'll lay those off to the side. And we'll go ahead and pull the projector out. So we'll lift these up off the side here. This projector's got some weight. Be careful pulling that out. And we're just going to slide all this stuff back in here. Alright, let's set this out of the way. Take a look at the projector. Tell you what, we're just going to slide this off of there. Alright, we'll go ahead and pull this cover off here. And here we are, the Epson 5040UB 4K enhanced projector. Man, that thing looks pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a closer look. Alright guys, so there you have an unboxing and a quick overview of the Epson 5040UB 4K enhancement projector with HDR. Now I'm really excited about getting this set up in my theater room. When I first built my theater room, I started out with a Panasonic AE 3000U projector. That was a 1080p. Then I upgraded just a few years ago to the Panasonic AE 8000U, which was also a 1080p projector. And so this will be my first experience with a 4K enhancement projector here in Youthman's Theater. Now there's several things I'll need to do in order to get this set up in a permanent installation, such as replacing my Panasonic with this, as well as climbing into the attic running a new cable because my current HDMI cable is only compatible up to 1080p. So I have since purchased a 4K compliant HDCP 2.2 HDMI cable that I'll be installing in place of my current HDMI cable. But before I do that, I'll probably set this up in the back so that way we can compare side by side the Epson to a 1080p Panasonic projector. So hopefully we'll be able to get a good visual representation. Is a 4K enhancement projector worth upgrading if you already have, say, a 1080p and don't have the funds to go to a true 4K? Now, of course, the 5040UB is not a true native 4K resolution projector. As of making this video, those type of projectors are pretty pricey. Some of them get up to $10,000 and higher. So with this projector, it is a native 1080p, but it has a feature called 4K enhancement with HDR. Now we're going to talk about that more in depth in future videos, but suffice it to say it's going to have a better resolution and a higher quality than a standard 1080p projector. Now one reason why I wanted to review the 5040 is in my home theater I have what is known as a Cinescope screen, which is in 2.35:1 aspect ratio. This is a typical format that you'll find in an actual movie theater, and so when I built my dedicated home theater, I wanted to replicate what you would experience from the director. Most of the movies that I watch are in a wider Cinescope format, so it only made sense for me to go with a Cinescope screen as opposed to a standard 16:9 screen. And one thing that I've always required in my projectors is a projector that can easily switch between formats, because some movies that you watch are going to be in 16:9, others are going to be in 2.35:1 or 2.4:1. And if I were to have to manually switch, zoom in, focus, and do that all manually, that would be a royal pain every single time. And especially considering most menus on a Blu-ray are in 16:9 aspect ratio, and then once the movie starts, it switches to, say, a 2.35:1. So one feature that the 5040 does have that I need is what they call lens memory. And again, in future videos, we'll talk more about what lens memory is, how to set that up, and what the benefit is for somebody that has, say, a Cinescope screen. And so I'm really looking forward to getting this set up for the first time and seeing firsthand in Youthman's Theater how well does a 4K enhancement projector perform as compared to a standard 1080p. Now the 5040 has some upgrades over my current Panasonic projector that I'm really excited about. One of those, of course, is the 4K. Another one is it has much higher contrast ratio. My Panasonic 8000U has a contrast ratio of 500,000 to 1. The Epson 5040 has double that, so it's 1,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio. So the black levels should be a lot darker on the 5040UB. So if you're looking to pick up a projector under $3,000 for your home cinema, this may be a great option for you. So guys, we're going to wrap up the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Feel free to share it with your friends. If you got any questions about home theater, feel free to drop those in the comments below. Now be sure to subscribe to the channel, because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is part of a series of videos on the UB 5040. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified every time I produce a new video. And if you're looking for more information on the 5040 or are looking to purchase it, I'll post a link to it down in the description below. Alright guys, as always, you be blessed, and we'll catch you in the next video.